Okay, we're going to look at how to make use of Massive's bypass module. And you can see it up here in my upper right hand corner next to my master out. What this feature does is it allows you to blend both filtered and shaped sounds with pure sources, or the sounds you initially started with. So a great example of when you can take advantage of the bypass mod is when working with bass sounds. A lot of times you'll have an oscillator that will occupy a sub-bass frequency range to really fatten up your bass, but when you run it through the filter, depending on the nature of the filter, you'll find that you'll lose a lot of that bottom end, as is the case with the sound I have here. To compensate for this loss, we can take the pure sound source of our sub-bass oscillator and feed it into the last stage of our signal chain. So if we look at my oscillator section, you can see oscillator 2, that's 2 octaves below normal, sine square wave. So that's our sub-bass oscillator in this sound. And essentially this is the oscillator we'll want to make use of the bypass feature on. Now the first thing we need to do is click on our routing tab. I'm already there, but just click on your routing tab. Now you'll see our oscillators 1, 2, and 3, and our noise, and a B with a square. This is how you choose which oscillator you want to bypass. So in our case, we'll click on oscillator 2. Now if you follow this yellow signal all the way down, you'll see it's taking this signal and it's dropping it in on our mastering EQ section just before our master out. So essentially in the last stage of our chain. But you could drop it in on effects 2 and 1 as well in your mastering effects section. But we'll go ahead and drop it in on EQ. Now if I play my sound, you'll notice nothing has changed. This is where the bypass module and its fader comes into play. All I have to do is go up on this fader and you'll start to hear that pure sub-bass sound source fade into my sound. So you can use this fader to get your levels right and really blend the sources together. And that's just another way to make bigger bass sounds than Massive. Now you can use this bypass mod in other ways as well, so don't be scared to play around with it. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and be sure to check us out on siliconbeats.com.